Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special Friday evening session, and I'm coming on to complete all of the free readings that I didn't get to any in my earlier session. So always a big shout out to all of you who donated. It definitely helps me continue to be able to do everything that I do, including my YouTube channel memberships, my monthly memberships, and all those who purchase my um, services that I offer, which are all listed in the description box of the video down below. Personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, life purpose readings, a bunch of stuff. So all that's listed down there. So a big thank you to all of you. There's no chat in this session because I'm not taking any new requests, but I'll be back both Saturday morning and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Tomorrow night also at 6 p.m. Mountain Time if you'd like to join me then. After I'm finished here, I will put a comment listing the order in which the readings were completed so you can find your reading more easily. All right. So let's jump in. I'm going to continue to use these craft card tarot, beautiful deck, and we'll jump in. So first off, so I didn't complete any readings, any free readings in the morning session. So the first up is Jean XO. You will be up. Let's move some of these over here. And thank you guys so much for your patience in getting to the free readings. So, Jean, you're very welcome for your previous reading. You're very, very, very welcome. And you wanted to ask if the Virgo's divorce is en route to being over and his next actions towards you. It's been taking quite some time, I know, right? Let's give this another shuffle. All right. So is this Virgo's divorce on track? Is it happening? Let's see here. And what are their next actions towards you? Yeah, that's what these were right here. Okay. Yeah, again, I could tell. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, that's the energy on the bottom of the deck. It's the, taking so much time to unfold there, right? So I definitely need to take a look here. Let's see. Is it on track? Is it en route? I actually got 3 cards for that. We've got the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is emotional confusion going on with the divorce here because there's times of happiness, but a lot of times of confusion, a lot of different emotions, and it is unfolding very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like the 7 of Pentacles energy. So it's ever slowly unfolding, but there's, I don't know, just some stuff that's, having a hard time coming to completion in there. And I just feel like there's like mixed emotions is kind of what it feels like. Like they want it, but then there's times they don't want it, which is right. That's how it usually kind of unfolds, right? When you decide we're going to divorce, then there's, with the expectations gone, suddenly, hey, remember how this used to be when we didn't have expectations? And then we fall back into the old stuff. The old expectations kick back in and we have fights again, and then, well, that's it. It's like whenever you have rekindling with your ex when you're separated and you've ended the relationship. It's like you remember why you were attracted to them, but without all the baggage, right? So I feel like it's making progress, but it's kind of like 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, 5 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of thing, if that makes sense. And, their next actions towards you, they're trying to figure it out. The Hierophant is about, you know, trying to figure out the capital T truths of what they're wanting. They're looking at all their fears and trying to get over these, small T truths, insomnia, nightmares, you know, they're trying to figure out what they're truly wanting in their life, because if it didn't work out with one person, they start to think, well, and I feel like they had other problems before in other relationships. maybe not marriage, but other relationships, and they're like, if I keep on having the same thing happen, what's happening here? And I feel like they're trying to get an idea of what they truly want, and that's the kind of the energies they're in right now. Interesting, but that's what they have there. So for now, anyway, so many blessings there, Gene. I know. Of course, I'm in the happy hermit stage. I'm gonna start working on some summer winter solstice readings, which are all about relate. They're going to be about relationship. It's going to be about marriage. People who are in a marriage or in a partnership. People who are single and looking, and then the happy hermit, and that's for people like me who are not looking for a relationship. And it the cost benefit analysis. It's going to take someone amazing, amazing, amazing for me to want to come out of my hermit cave or allow anyone in. Just out of preference, not out of bitterness or anything. It's just like it just doesn't. It's not attractive to me anymore. Although I am 57, so you get to a point where you're like my mom. She's been single for a couple decades. She's like, I just so used to being by myself and getting what I want, not worrying about anything else. I don't know. I'm like, I hear you. I hear you. Too funny. All right. So that's what they have for you, Gene. Many blessings. And then Dollface Diva, you are up. You like messages from Spirit. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know right now? All right. So we got these two. All right. Yeah. So you do have love headed towards you here with this Knight of Cups. Love the Six of Cups too, because this Six of Cups is like past life references. And you will know this person when they come into your life because they're going to be like glowing in the dark, or they're going to have, usually have been saying, a rainbow shooting out of their butt. You're like, oh my gosh, I think you must be the one, because you have this draw, this past life emotional connection that just explodes. And you're just like, whoa, like, do I know you from somewhere? You're just like drawn to each other. And it's all this past life emotion, like I said, it's just been that just comes out of nowhere. And you feel this immediate connection, this immediate comfortability, because you have been together in so many lifetimes. So I love that for you. And they're just saying that it's coming forward. You'll feel it. You'll experience it, and you're not going to have to wonder if it's them or not. It's going to be that obvious. So I like it. So that's a little short and sweet one, but what a really, really cool one. And especially if you do want any past life readings, I do offer those as too. Like I mentioned, they're in the description box of the video. Anything here? And you got the Three of Cups, joy and celebration. One of the lifetimes that you guys had, you also were spirit guides to one another, and that's a very intimate thing. Because like our spirit guides, they hear and know every thought we have, every emotion we feel, every action we ever make, physical action. They know our energy, and it's a very intimate relationship we have because they know everything about us, everything. They see everything. There's no judgment. It's all love, unconditional love and support for us. But it's very close. And so when we've had that before, the connection's very, very, very deep and intimate as well. So just that's what they have for you. So many blessings to you, Dolphy Diva. And then Aliza, hello, hello. You are up. Blessings to you as well. You want to know the truest feeling of Anthony towards you. Let's take a look here. See what the Spirit wants you to know about their truest feeling for you here. All right. Wow. We've got the Chariot card here. And, the thing with all of this, the Chariot is our power of choice card. And that tells us that in every moment, each person has the choice of the story that they're putting around things or individuals, the emotions they're choosing, the energy they're putting forward, the physical action they're taking. And so, this is like there's this choice that goes back and forth, but they've got all of this stuff that's going on here. And so spirit wants you to know that, when we're asking about Anthony's feelings towards you, we're really asking, what are their feelings toward themselves? Because that's everyone's a mirror. When they look at you, they're seeing themselves. And that's what's really coming in here because they've got this inner conflict between their head and their heart and these feelings of lack, of being left out in the cold, being left behind. There's these fears that are here. They've got feelings and emotions. They're obviously the Five of Swords. They wouldn't be conflicted with their heart if they didn't have emotions, but their heart is, um, you know, leaping and wants. It's like fighting to get out of its collar because the brain, those fears of lack, the fears of being left behind, the feels of being abandoned, which they carry from earlier in their life, like their childhood even, their brain has their heart on a chain. Nope, you are not going just to leap to go anywhere. We can't do that. They're not allowing it. And this choice, this battle going back and forth between their head and their heart. They have emotion. They do care about you, but they have these fears of abandonment, fears of being betrayed, being left behind, that go way, way back, and it has nothing to do with you. Those fears are existing below the surface, but this is what's holding back their heart from being able to be expressed and to come forward because the fear is so intense with them. It's a great, huge fear that's there. So, that's this energy, and I don't know if I feel like we've asked about maybe some different. I don't know if this is the same person that you've asked over before. I feel like in the back of my head, there's like, well, I ask about them, and that's how they are. I ask about them, and that's how they are. They have these fears. They have these fears. They have these fears. But that does tell us something, though, because we do draw people to us that match our energy, that are mirrors for us to show us what we want to see about ourselves. So there can be some, what are the truest feelings you have for you? Where's your self love? Where's your self worth? Right. And it's this, if I keep on drawing in these individuals that want to love but have these fears of unworthiness, fears of being abandoned, where does that exist within me too, right? So something to think about because otherwise we'll keep drawing them in, right? I know. Trust me, I know. All right. So that's what they have for you, Eliza. So many blessings. And then Scorpio 1180. Hello, hello. I am well. I hope you're well as well. You want to ask how Robert currently feels about us reconnecting and coming back together. All right, let's take a look here. How does Robert, how do they feel? All right. Well, there is this joy and celebration. Marriage card too, just saying, but it's joy and celebration. And Ace of Cups is a new love, a new heightened love, full, happy, overflowing. So I do like this. I feel like they even feel like it's a fresh start. Not even like a page of cups. It's the Ace of Cups. It feels like it's like brand new in some ways. And the Four of Cups is a very balanced and equal attractive energy, but stable, energetic stability, but joyful. So I feel like they are very much here and I don't know. I mean, the marriage card doesn't come out by accident, and they didn't tell me, oh, that could mean this. They're like, it's on their mind. So it's like don't know if they just are looking at, hmm, you know, it's different this time. I wonder if this is going to be it. Um, but that's what's their current energy right now. So be prepared. You're like, are you ready for that? Right? You're like, I don't know if I'm ready to leap that fast. But that's the kind of energy that's coming in there. It's like that heightened love with all that. All right. So that's what we got, Scorpio. Many blessings to you. And even on the bottom of the deck, in case, the Six of Wands, which is, of course, celebration, again, and joy and victory, and equal passion too. So I like it. All right. So many blessings. And then JJJ, you are up. Will you like the noodles job? All right, let's take a look here. Hey, noodles sound good. I'm hungry. Like, time for dinner. I know it's 9:30 at night, but I eat breakfast after my afternoon session around 2:30, and then I have a little snack, and then I eat dinner. Um, you know, I don't know if it's gonna be everything that you want it to be. You've got the Three of Swords, which is like there's disappointment there. King of Cups is balancing between head and heart, but it's like, well, I don't know. It's good enough, but I don't feel like it's life fulfilling with the 3 of, swords there, because that's expectations equal disappointment. Just feels very balanced. Usually, the King of Cups is like, "Oh, the ideal, perfect, compatible person," but when you get the combination of those 2, it's like, "Meh, it's not." It's not quite the end all be all, like, "Wow, I'm gonna be here forever." It's like, "It'll do. It'll do for now." But I feel like there's more out there for you. So that's what's coming in for you. Right. So many blessings to you, JJJ. And then Mika Khan, you are up. So do you have to go online tomorrow or not? You don't want to go. Let's take a look here. We never have to do anything we don't want to do, but we also pay the repercussions for it, right? So let's take a look here and see. All right, let me just make this a little presentable for YouTube. So you got the World card and the Hanged Man here. So if you don't, then the Hanged Man shows like delay or pausing of things. And the World card is an ending of an old cycle, beginning of new adventure. So I feel like it like brings things to a halt and you might have to restart something or have different opportunity that would come in. So I don't know sure what this online is tomorrow. It's like it's it will significantly impact something with two major arcana. So I, you know, look at the repercussions and go, is it do I care or not? Because if whatever this online thing is about, it will be like it'll completely stop something, and then even you might have to restart something all over again, if that makes sense for you. So that's what's coming in with that energy. So you get to decide, is it worth it or not? It's kind of like a choice point that it's like, if I don't, then I'm out and I have to start all over. If I do, then I'll have progression and forward movement. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what they have for you, Mika. So many blessings to you. All right. And then Carmel Damon, you are up next here. And you want to know DL's current feelings and intentions towards you. All right, let's take a look here. See what their current emotional energy and intentions are. All right. We've got here the High Priestess, which there's a lot of emotion below the surface with the High Priestess. There's a lot of hidden and unknown things that are, below the surface there too. And the Judgment card, when we're asking about intentions, this is like this higher calling. It's, we've got the double endings and double beginnings. It just feels like here the high priestess, she steps away into her high priestess temple and looks at things. Yeah, and even on the bottom of the deck, the hermit, it just feels here like there's this change of plans, this change of, three major arcana too. I just feel like they're in this transitional type of moment in their life where they just feel like called to do something different, called somewhere else, called away. Because the High Priestess and the Hermit, both of those for me, those are the two big cards that are about stepping away and being alone and trying to figure out who I am. And the Judgment card is their higher self calling them to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. So, I just feel like they are unsure of what they're feeling and what their intentions are. It just feels like they're trying to step away everything to see a big picture and to get away from pressure and get away from stuff to figure out what they really, really want. So I feel like they're really undecided and with the current energy right now, and they're just trying to figure themselves out and their life out, where everything fits and what they truly want. So I know that's not what I would want to hear to find out. I just want to know. It's like they don't know. So I feel like that's the big piece there. So that's what's coming in Carmel right now. So hang in there. Many blessings to you. And then Nat, you are up. So hello, General for June. Absolutely. And don't forget to check out the June monthlies if you haven't checked those out. And if you're looking for a particular area of your life too, like if you want to know like job, look at what sign is your Saturn in. Go check out that sign. That'll tell you about work, right? And if you want to know about love, of course, Venus and your moon sign, you can check those out. Or how am I going to deal with this masculine energy or boss or whatever? You can look at your Mars and go look at that. And so you can get a really big picture of your life by checking out the different signs for the different planets within your as well. All right. So it does look here that June has a big month of things that you've been waiting for, things that have been transforming, things that have been on pause are coming out of the pause period. In the Knight of Wands, there's fast movement. So it's like you've been stuck in traffic for, hours and suddenly, oh, look, the traffic is moving. Zoop, here we go. June is forward movement, forward progression on things that have been felt stagnant and held back. And like, when is this butterfly going to come out of this cocoon? You're like, oh, look, it's coming out. And here it is. This is June. This is that movement. This, beautiful butterfly. And it's funny, coming out. It's June is Pride Month, and that's the coming out. And here comes this like coming out of things in your life. It's movement, it's progression. And I like it. So it's very positive stuff. That's what they have for you, Nat. For more information on, like I said, the specific areas, definitely check out the monthly playlist for June, and you can get even more details. All right, so that's what they have for you. Many blessings. And then Madam Bird. I'm glad that you like the way that I say it or love the way that I say it. So I like that. Regal, right? It is regal. I love that. Too funny. So your question is regarding your personal life. Will the person love you meet be understanding, or what personality qualities might he have? All right, let's take a look here. Madam Bird. All right. So what personality? What are they going to be like here? So will they be understanding? Whoa. Let me cover up some stuff here. Well, I'll do it this way. I have to get to for YouTube. So I got the Lover's card here. So very understanding. It's like, this wonderfulness, this very independent individual with the Nine of Pentacles. So, one of the big, you know, personality traits they have, they're very secure in who they are. They're okay. I feel like they've been alone. They're okay being alone. They're very confident, not arrogant. Arrogant is, I'm better than everybody else and I do everything better than everybody else. That's arrogant because it's about comparing yourself to others. Confidence is, I know who I am and I love who I am. I know what I'm capable of. Arrogance is, I'm more capable than everyone else and I'm better than everyone else. And so they are very confident. They're very secure, very grounded with this. And I feel like they've been alone for a little while. And that's great, because they didn't rush. I feel like they went from relationship to relationship to relationship earlier, and they were just like, "I just need time for me to understand who I am." And this is where this confidence is, and then they are very understanding because they're not expecting you to be someone you're not, and they love themselves, and then they have that uh, inner security? Yeah, right? That's what that word is, like, they're secure in themselves. So I like that. And you got the Lover's card, so it definitely is a very strong, emotional relationship too. So I like it. That's what they have for you. All right, now a little tidbit of who they are. All right, so many blessings to you, Madam Bird. Had to say it one more time. I just like saying it. All right, and then Minihil, you are up next. So, is your future spouse from a different city or country? Let's take a look here. So, let's send a little more here. Okay, what else? Different city, different country. Um, I do feel like with this Four of Cups, I feel like, they're newly to your city, not your country, though, I don't feel, because I feel like they got bored with where they were at because this Four of Cups is this, and this Magician card shows me that they're, you know, initiating change, initiating, going, but I don't feel like with this Four of Cups below a tree, it doesn't feel like they, like, moved over water. I'd get something like the Six of Swords or some sort of world card, something showing, like, grand travels, big travels, but, I feel like they have moved cities, but not countries, so that's what's coming in. I like it. Alright, so that's what they have for you. Easy breezy, short and easy. All right, Minnie Hill. And then up next, we've got Liliana. Hey, good to see you. So, you'd like to get spirit guidance or answer a question. What should you pay attention to today? All right, let's take a look here. What does spirit feel you should pay attention to today? All right, let's give that a shuffle here. All right, that one. And that one. All right. All right. Yeah, you've got both the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So the thing with us focus between these two, the Nine of Pentacles is about being independent, being alone with yourself. The Nine is the hermit's journey. Pentacles is the outside world. You have spirit in here though. And the Six of Pentacles to me is the codependency awareness card. With the combination of these two coming in here, because it's like being aware of the tendency to overgive. And this goes back, so it's like spirit is saying, spend some time with us. Let's review back. Let's go back to 7 years old and younger when you felt you were giving so much to important people in your life and getting so little back because the scales of giving and receiving are off. They're out of balance where your inner child has this belief that's running on autopilot below the surface that you have to give 1,000 love coins to deserve one back, and or 1,000 success coins to get one back. So much you have to give to deserve so little. And it's been running on autopilot. It keeps people away, it keeps opportunities away, it keeps abundance away because it's running below the surface in our subconscious. And so what they're saying here is to revisit that, take some time alone with spirit, allow that rate of exchange to go from your subconscious to your conscious. Go, who was it when I was younger that was important in my life that I felt I had to give so much to and I got so little back? There's some forgiveness and some transformation that can happen with that. I've got it's Take 10 with Zen playlist on my main page. If you go to my main page after you click on my name, the Zen, what am I? Zen 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 Mystic Tarot. Brett is Zen Mystic Tarot. Even forgot my own name. When you click on that, you go to my main page at the very top. We've got the playlist. If you scroll, if it's not there right away, there's a playlist. And it's Take 10 with Zen. Episode 5 talks about the Six of Pentacles, how you can balance those out one to one. And that's what the focus is for today. If you can't find that, comment on this video and I will put the link. I don't have a chat, so I can't throw it in here. But if you can't find it, just say, "Hey, I couldn't find that Six of Pentacles video," and then I'll reply and I'll post it right in there for you. All right. So that's what they have for you today, Liliana. Homework. All right. So many blessings to you. And then Papia Sheil, you are up. So Priyanka, will you be going to IIM indoor this year? All right, let's take a look here. Wow, 2 cards came flying out. I don't feel like this year with the Seven of Pentacles, this is the last thing that grows on the fruit trees. The fruit, and that's a little bit of a patience card. But you got the full card. There's a new journey, a new adventure that you go on instead. So it's like you're like, okay, next year I'll do that. This year there's a new opportunity with this full card. It's something more freer. Um, and I just feel like it's unexpected in a way too. But there is this new journey, this new adventure that you have this year. And then the other one, I feel like maybe next year, it just feels like it's delayed because there's something else that you're able to do this year that isn't something that you'd be able to do. It's like a once in a lifetime. It's an opportunity that doesn't come around a whole lot, and you're like, "Well, I'm gonna do this." That I can come back to, but that I'll never be able to do, and I feel like that's the kind of thing that's coming in. All right, so that's what they have for you, Priyanka. So many blessings to you. And then we got Marie Jones. You are up next. Let me just see here. We only just got a few more to go here. Right. So, Marie, hello, hello. I am well. I hope you're well. And you want to know, what do you need to hear right now? All right. Let's take a look here. Actually, they're taking me over here to this Oracle deck, which is the Return of Spirit. It's fractal images. I call them the spiritual ink blot test. It's not a test, but whatever you see in it is a message for you. And then we'll read. These are from Cheryl Lee Harnish. And if you want to check out her channel, I actually follow her channel. She actually follows mine too. Look at you. Divinity. Oops, I guess I shouldn't have showed you that. Whatever it shows you, whatever you see is a special message for you. But you got divinity too. So divinity, I love this card. So what you need to know today, you are beautiful, wise, and loving. You are a beautiful, wise, and loving soul who has braved the perils and difficulty of incarnation to be here on earth and in service to humanity. You uplift the energy and consciousness of others through the work that you do, whether you're aware of it or not. There are billions of souls residing on the planet at this time, yet only a small number of them are here to help humanity evolve to its fullest potential. And you are one of those souls. Who you are is a gift to this world. Even at the best of times, it can be difficult to remember this, especially when being human feels so real. Your connection to spirit is much stronger than you think. You are a living, breathing channel of the divine. It moves through you in all that you do. It flows through the words that you speak, even when you don't intend it to. In every situation, you are a transmitter of the higher cosmic energies and wisdom. It is those who have the greatest gifts who most often face the biggest challenges in life. Hold your head up and keep your faith. These challenges are the means to seeing and understanding the strength, wisdom, and compassion you hold within yourself. And on a higher level, your soul chose to have a direct experience of the trials you have faced. Through each event, you have become better equipped and skilled so that you, in turn, could help others. You are a very special soul with an important part to play in the healing and betterment of the people on this planet. You're born to be in service to humanity through the divine gifts and knowledge you have carried with you into this lifetime. You are here to ignite the light in others to realize their own divinity. Boom. Wow. So just so you know that. I love that. So that's what they have for you, Marie. That's what they feel you need to know right now. And I love that for you. So many blessings to you. And then Happy Pill, you are up. You want ancestral messages. All right. Well, all right. Boom. Card come flying out. Yeah, I love it. So you got the Queen of Pentacles is the one that came flying out, which is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, you know, caring for yourself, new birthing. And with the Judgment card, that's your higher self calling you to this higher place too. And so I feel like you have some decisions coming up and might even be feeling a bit stagnant or empty or like um, just dissatisfied. And I just feel like you feel like this draw and you feel like, I want to do something. I've got to do something. And you just have all this energy, but it's your higher self calling you to this place to share your gifts, to understand what your gifts are and how you can bring those and share them in your own special, unique way with the world. And I like this. It's like choosing you, nurturing yourself, identifying that so that you can move forward with that. So I like that. Um, and I feel like your ancestors are telling you this, that you have ancestral gifts that are within the DNA and the blood of this humanness that you have access to. And of course, you have other stuff that you brought in from other lifetimes, other family trees. You've been in many multiple lifetimes, like we all have, but we don't always go through the same ancestral tree. We like experimenting and go, I'm this lifetime I want to be under that family tree because I want to be able to access their lineage. And in this one, I want to go in this family tree. So you've got multiple ancestors from across many different family lines that you have stored within you through your Akashic records from past lifetimes too. So just be aware of that there's multiple, but you do have a special connection in this lifetime with your family heritage that goes way back. They're like, yeah, we didn't give you just chains of pain passed down from life. We gave you a lot of gifts too. So they're funny. I like their sense of humor. But you have a special ancestor that you can connect with. And if you haven't done your ancestry.com or whatever those things are, just what resonates with you, like from what time frame, because there is a special ancestor that is acting as a special spirit guide for you in this lifetime. And you can develop that relationship with them. Ask them who they are. Where time frame did they come from? What comes to you? What do you picture? What do you see? What do you feel is an important piece of that too. So I like that for you, Happy Pill. That's what they have. So many blessings to you. And then Julie, you are up. So a general reading. What does Spirit want you to know right now? All right. Things are flying out here. All right. And this one. All right. I like this. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which does talk about a new opportunity that is coming your way and being introduced to you here. And the High Priestess is saying that, you know, how you find this new opportunity, whatever this may be, if you're looking for a relationship or job or education or career or money or something, whatever this new opportunity in the outside world, it comes about because you take the time with the High Priestess to step out of the chaos, get away into silence, get out into nature if you can, but just get away from all the noise, all the decision making, all that stuff, and just really tune into spirit, go behind the veil, excuse me, dive deep into your emotions just see what you hear in that quietness. And because of that connection, that's when you get the answers. You get this clarity that comes in that allows you to recognize and take steps towards this new opportunity, whatever this is that you're longing for. It's a longing kind of energy. So hopefully that helps, Julie. That's what's coming in for you right now. So the importance of getting away from it all, get out into nature, being very still, and connecting upward, because that's, you have to raise your frequency to unconditional love and joy and laughter and gratitude to hear spirit. If we're in fear, it's noisy, we can't hear them. But if we raise our low vibration on purpose to their frequency, then we can hear that as well. All right, so that's what they have for you. So many blessings. And then the last we have coming up here is Vargas. You are up, Imelda, right? So a check-in on the hubster. So how are their energy is? Are they still behaving? Uh-oh. Let's take a look here. So what's going on with this hubster? Are they behaving? Yeah, we've got the world card, which is, victory, ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures. Queen of Cups. This is the Pisces energy. They're feeling very deeply. I also feel like this is saying trust your intuition, trust your gut, not your fears, not your mind that's like, oh my gosh, I don't know, trust your gut and trust your instinct, trust your heart, when it comes to that here. Because, there's this great, you know, if you have a chance to pick up this book, I feel like it would really help. It's The Path to Love by Deepak Chopra. And I just want to read this quick little thing here to you, because I was reading this today with our praying Mantis members, and it's, instead of telling yourself that your emotion is bad, ask it what it has to tell you. Every emotion exists for a reason. So you're feeling these emotions, and the reason is always to help you. Emotions are here to serve. And I just feel like that's an important thing to ask, is why these emotions are coming up. What are they trying to do? They're serving you. So what are they trying to tell you? But if you can, I would pick up this book too at a library, if you have libraries, or some sort of, but I mean, it's been around for almost 30 years. So I found mine really cheap in a used bookstore, if that's possible for you. But I just feel like it's an important thing for you to understand these emotions that you're having. Because if we have these fears and we focus on that emotional energy, we draw that emotion to us. And if we feel like someone's misbehaving, cheating, our energy is cheat, 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 cheat. Guess what? We're asking to be cheated on. And so there's an importance of understanding what's going on inside here to help things transform. So that's what they have for you right now. Yay! All right. But I don't feel like there's any misbehaving going on, but I feel like the biggest thing is like yet. But the thing is focusing in on your emotions, your energy is what draws your experiences to you. Right? So that's what they have for you right now. So many blessings. And that's actually the last reading for this session. So if I missed anyone, my deepest apologies. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and Sunday morning at that same time, and tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. After I'm done here, I'm going to type up a quick note and comment and pin it on the video listing the order in which the readings were completed, so you can find your reading more easily. So that'll be up here in just a couple of minutes. All right, everybody. Thank you again so much for your patience and getting to your free readings. So appreciative of every one of you for all the thumbs up to it. Helps spread the Zen love. And just so grateful for all of you and your thirst for hearing from Spirit. So until I see you again, remember every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you again, enjoy the rest of your day or your night, wherever you may be in the world. Until then, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.